Jade Helm. Panic. Fear. Martial law. Run for the hills. Hide your women and children. So it looks like Texas is being invaded. Or so all the uproar's about. I mean, here's the deal, guys. The news is making fun of these people that are concerned. Yeah, it sounds far-fetched. Maybe it is. Is Obama coming for your guns? For your wives? For your children? You're going to instate martial law? No. Are people crazy to be skeptical? To be afraid? To be vigilant? No. Stop making fun of them. What we have to fear here is not the people that are scared, and it's not the government. It's the people that think that the people are scared of the government are complete idiots and whack jobs. There's more than one idiot out there. I mean, sure, there's probably a few kooks out there. Does that mean they all are? Don't think this whole exercise is just a military exercise. There's plenty to be learned by everyone involved. We learn how people react, what people are willing to do, how, for people in power to see what the everyman will do and what they're capable of. A nation of people that's willing and able to protect itself and not only relies on its military is a strong nation. So long as people have a respect for each other. There's more than one idiot out there. And don't jump to conclusions. I mean, sure, there's probably a few kooks out there. Use their minds a little bit, you know? The Japanese knew it was foolish to invade America. The Japanese knew. Because it would be impossible to fight when behind every blade of grass was a rifle loaded and ready to defend its land. Vigilant, but not a vigilante. Think about what's happening in Ukraine. What happened in Ukraine to happen in the US? It's not far-fetched. It could. It's when they don't love their neighbors and don't know any better, don't travel. They're ignorant. And they're sheep, prone to be led into every kind of pit. You have citizens, you have men who avoid service even though it's mandatory. And they'll do whatever it takes to lie, cheat, and steal their way out of it. And then you have a culture where people are born and raised and live their whole lives in their own towns, in their own villages, in their own cities. They don't travel, they don't know how other people live in other cities, much less outside of their own country. They're ignorant in a very real way about anything that's outside of their sphere. But the people that are fighting for Ukraine, that are fighting to protect their neighbors, that are fighting to protect their fellow countrymen and their homes and their lives and their families and their futures, aren't the military men. They're the everyday guys, driving their own cars, buying their own weapons, buying their own clothing, gloves, bulletproof jackets, helmets, banding together in small groups, patrolling the streets. Are some of them radicals? Yeah. Are some of them people that you wouldn't agree with politically? Of course. You wouldn't want to be friends with most of them? Probably. The rest of the country owes them for their service, for their bravery, for their courage. Some of them are extremists. Some of them are kooks. Some of them them aren't even Ukrainians. Vigilant. Our history books full of pages written about heroes that were vigilant. Not about the people who laid around and scoffed at them and said they were crazy. Vigilant, but not a vigilante. There might come a time when you have to thank someone who you thought was crazy, who you thought was crazy, who you thought was crazy. I can applaud them for wanting to keep America free. Is the threat real? No. Could it be? You bet it could be. This isn't just a test for a few hundred special ops, whatever. There's a lot to be learned from all this. Everybody can learn something from this and takes valuable information away. I think it's a shame that people are writing other people off as foolish, as stupid, as stupid, as stupid, foolish. How we react. What are we willing to do? How does fear affect people? What information are people listening to? What do they believe? Believe lies? Are you quick to hate your fellow citizens, your brothers, your sisters? You might have to thank them later. People think that the right to bear arms, those gun freaks, all that, they put them down. They think they're stupid. Foolish, as stupid, foolish. Firearm. I don't own a firearm. AK-47. Rifle. I don't own one. But I'm grateful that we have that right, and that there are people that do, and don't just believe everything they hear on the news. It's not foolish. It's not stupid. I think it's great. I think it's reassuring to know that there are people out there that are skeptical. Pooks are skeptical. If it wasn't for them, the country would be it would be in a way worse shape than it is now. There's a place and there's a time and there's a purpose for all things. Let's not be so ignorant that there's no need for vigilance anymore. That's a foolish idea.